How's it everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ntobeko. The name of the channel is Dlala Mzolo or Mzolo or Dlangamandla or Gaza Mmusi wena wemvula. Those are my clan names, and that's how I want to greet you guys moving forward, because I want to be true to who I am, I want to be true to my culture and true to where I come from. So today's video is one that I wanted to do last week. So a lot happened in the country, a lot happened politically, and last week I wanted to have a conversation about what happened with Mmusi, right? But before I do that, I just want to do a couple of quick updates, just in case people are wondering. So one, yes, I'm still doing October. I have 3 more days until the floodgates can open. Okay, we're literally with floodgates, right? But I have 3 more days before the floodgates can open. COVID-19 and first day is coming up this week, so the timing is perfect. I cannot wait. That's the first one. Then the second one is, if you guys will remember in the previous video with 3 black guys, it was a bit of a competition. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is your opportunity to click below and go check out my last video. Cat and Precious won a competition, so they went to go watch The Joker on Friday, which is a really amazing movie, by the way. If you're just into amazing movies, go watch it. If you're into cinematography and camera angles and scores and all that stuff as well, go watch it. Creativity, go watch it. It's absolutely brilliant. Debates about Heath Ledger and whatever, I'm not getting into that, but absolutely amazing movie. So that's what they watched with their prize, right? And then obviously the third thing is, my face is not my normal face. If I get a mask, because you gotta take up your skin. This is what you're gonna keep for the rest of your life. So I thought, hey, since I'm busy doing my face mask, might as well do a video as well. Just also, I don't take too long on the video because I have to go watch this off. So I hope I don't look scary. I hope I'm fine, no less, right? But this is who I am. This is part of what I do, is I take off my skin. So I thought, hey, why not do it while I'm recording a video? So back to Mmusi Maimane. So last week Sunday was intense, right? Him and Mashaba resigned as the executive mayor of Joburg. We're like, okay, go hectic, I'm gonna leave with DA. And then a couple of days later, if I'm not mistaken, it must have been Tuesday, Wednesday last week, Mmusi Aloysius Maimane steps down as the leader of the Democratic Alliance. That's what he does on the day he does his speech. He steps out just as a leader, and it says he will remain parliamentary leader up until elections or whatever they call it. Didn't make sense to anyone else why you'd leave and then but stay, because it's a dog, stay if you stay. And then truth Bob, the very next day he decides to leave. Now there's a clip from 3-4 years ago, after Jacob Zuma's firepool scandal and all that nonsense came out. Mmusi Maimane delivered a speech in Parliament. I just want to play a quick clip of it.
I'm not an honorable man. You are a broken man presiding over a broken society.
Hey! A broken man presiding over a broken society. That's what Mmusi Maimane used to describe Jacob Zuma at the time. Here we are. Time has no friends, and life comes at you, because Mmusi Maimane was a broken man presiding over a broken party. Let's call it what it is. I feel like for most of us who understand the beneficiaries of apartheid and colonialism, who understand how places work, who understand how people with power and people with stuff to lose actually operate, have watched Mmusi's rise in the DA with caution. Because if you're a calculating man, if you're a gambling man, if your eyes are open, at some point you knew this was going to happen. You knew that this guy was going to get pushed out. So whether we say he resigned of his own accord or he actually got pushed out, whatever the arguments for which one happened, we all knew at the end of the day, Lomjida's time is coming. So first was Lindo Mazibugo was amazing. She did amazing things, and she clashed a bit with some people. She had to go. Got to go. There was a famous kiss of death, Mampela Rampele. That didn't last long. Mampela guts to go. Then there was Helen Zilla. Of course, but not Helen Zilla, because she left and came back. That's how it works. Patricia de Lille, Mayor of Cape Town, etc., and she guts to go. And so like you saw it coming. There's a famous poster where it's Zilla, it's Maimane, Mazibuko, and de Lille chilling together, and now there's only one remaining, the beneficiary of colonialism and apartheid. I'm choosing not to say the race on purpose. And so Mmusi's thing for me, it's tricky, right? Because on the one hand, like as I said, if you're a betting man, you would have bet on it happening. Like it was inevitable. We all understand how whiteness works. We understand how structure works, how structure in those places. Like we live in corporate spaces, within religious spaces, anything really in South Africa, we live out that reality of pandering to whiteness with the hope of changing it. So on the one hand, it's like, okay, cool, we knew it was gonna happen. It's like Jane Cheetah, but you know, you wanted to be the hero, you wanted to go and do this. And like props to you, like I think people should try and change those systems from inside. I just think we should just burn the system. I don't know. But props to him for having the courage and the guts to try and change it. But at the same time, it's like, what's that? The gif of that guy, or the Oprah one, the Oprah where she's like, that's literally what it felt like on Twitter last week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Herman leaving and then Mmusi, and surprisingly Trump as well. Just going, well, told you. What did you expect? So one of the things for me that really hectic, and why I'm also really glad I didn't do the video last week and I had time to marinate on it and think about it a bit more, was the similarity that it has for a lot of young black people within certain spaces. So for me, example, church kind of felt like what Mmusi felt like. So while on the one hand you're like, yeah, obviously it's going to happen, you're also like kind of heartbroken for him, because you can tell he was convinced, right? You could tell he believed in this dream. You could tell that for him, one essay for all was his vision, and he truly believed the DA was a way through it. Like, he considered all options, considered all angles, and was like, this is it, this is the way. And his rise to leadership in that space was for him a major victory, right? Because he has a man who's gonna see out his dream come alive. And so it kind of felt like his dream was taken away. And so there's that sadness of seeing someone who truly believes in something end up not being able to fulfill it. When I was in church, I wasn't running the place, but I was in leadership to a certain degree. So I also fully believe that I could change things. I fully believe that we could have a religion or a system within church that was for everyone and didn't just benefit a few. And I remember the days leading up to the decision for me to leave. I can imagine the process that Mmusi went through of weighing up whether was he giving up on who he is, was he giving up on his dream, was he giving up on something that he fully believed in, or had he got to a point where he maybe saw another option that was better, that was also just better for him mentally as well, you know, because you got to protect your peace. So it's those kinds of similarities, and I feel like as young people, young black South Africans, when we're in corporate spaces and we want to change corporate spaces, when we're in NGOs and we want to change NGOs, this crossroads is something that we come to often. And it's a decision you almost have to make every week, sometimes every day, every month, whether you stay and you fight or you realize this fight is not worth your peace. And I think at the end of the day, one of the big things Mmusi was doing was just protecting his peace. Sure, we gave him a stick. And when you're a public figure, I gave him some of my stick on Twitter. But that's just your role when you're in public space. Is you gotta take it tongue in cheek, but it's different when it comes from within, from a space that you think you own or you co-own, and you're trying to change, you're trying to co-create into. Does it make sense? So yeah, man, part of me feels bad for him, but another part is just like, dog, unlike next time, because it's a continuous fight. Like we know how the system works. We know how our 1652 think about stuff. Like no one in a position of power with that much to lose would willingly let transformation happen. Would willingly let And the other sad part, like we're having a conversation about this last week, is they'll find another black man. They'll find another black person who was willing to take a lot of stuff on the chin and just keep moving. It might not be immediately because they want to rebrand the image of the DA, and as the head of the list says, on merit. We don't know what merit means. But they'll find another black person eventually when they need to start appealing to the black base again, which inevitably they'll have to if they want to have ideas of growth and somehow taking over the country. But until then, we watch the DA, we watch with, what's the phrase, bated breath to see what actually happens. I'm genuinely curious. At the same time, I'm just like, but yeah, it's politics. So I don't know, I'd like to know your thoughts. Do you think Maimane made the right decision? What's the future of the country like if people can't fight in the spaces? What about you? Are you in a space where you're trying to bring transformation and diversity and change, and you're feeling a clash, you're feeling a backlog, you're feeling a wall, you're hitting a brick wall each time, and you also find yourself in a place where you're wondering if you're a broken man residing of a broken situation, and maybe you're trying to weigh out whether you should stay or should go. I don't know. I remember that decision. It was a difficult one, but I realized that I had to make it. I had to make an active decision to leave for the sake of my peace, because I was a broken man presiding over a broken religion. And I find myself in a better space to some degree, having left. So I hope for him is my mind also, he finds himself, like an authentic Maimane. Because I think one of the issues black constituents had with Mmusi was he didn't feel authentic, he didn't feel real. It felt like a play a lot of the time, like he bought into the whole Mmusi Obama thing, Barack Maimane, whatever you want to call it, the yes we can, and he kind of ran with it. I remember his Joburg run was like Obama lights the whole way. It got better as the season, but initially it was like kind of thing. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, South African politics are very important to me, because what happens there affects what happens the rest of our lives, and that's why we're able to do this shit that we do everywhere else. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on the whole DA and Mmusi Maimane thing. I'd like to hear your thoughts, and also just if there's because his story is a parable for most black South Africans within certain spaces. So maybe you relate and you resonate with his situation. How are you fighting and how are you finding it? Finding it easy to change corporate spaces or religious spaces, or you're finding it as difficult and you find yourself having to make a press conference going, the DA I believe in is not the DA it actually is. I don't know. I'd like to hear your thoughts. I'd like to hear what you think and where you at as a journey. Anyway guys, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for joining me in this video. I hope I made sense. There was just some thoughts I've had. This Maimane thing is actually very, very important, I think, for us as a country. But yeah, guys, again, please feel free to like, subscribe, let's share, let's keep the movement going. And I can't believe I didn't say this at the beginning. Thank you so much to the 100 subscribers. We hit 100 subscribers this week. Felt amazing. Felt absolutely amazing. I appreciate every single one of you. I thank you for fucking with me. Thank you for being here in the journey, in the early stages, watching the teething stages, watching me with the help with my face mask in that video. So thank you to everyone who's subscribed, everyone who's liked and has been commenting. It honestly means the world to me. Yeah, let's grow this community, man. Let's get more people involved. Let's keep the conversations going, So yeah, as I said, Dlala Mzolo or Dlala Mandla Nisiwe Mbula. Signing out.